Right, I don't know whether I can make this out. I've glaze bust this side. Because I'm putting new rings in it, I'm just taking the shine off the bores. I'm using 120 grit wet and dry. You don't have to press hard, but you just have to get rid of the glaze. I do like a crosshatch pattern. Oh, I don't know whether you can see. That one's the not done one. And so and that one, I've done that one. So there's a little tiny ridge. Well, it is. I can't even feel it. Can't feel it. Not that. My followers, they have a little bit to be desired. Yep, well worn. Them well worn. Well, I've got a different set of cams to go in, so I'll wait till then before I put these in. So, I'll just wear these out. Right, I'm just going to have a... Hopefully we can see what I've managed here. We can see in the... hopefully we can see in the bore. The piston doesn't reach this. Like the bottom half of the skate, it stays up in the top 3/4. That's where it gets shiny. Let's have a look. Try and stay away from that very edge. Bench is dazzling. Still dazzling. Watch your fingers on this edge, because it's usually dead sharp. If you want, get an old sock. Put your hand in. Sock with hole in, preferably. I'll go around that way first. You don't have to press that hard, you just start scratching. Right, so it's like that first. Straight round. Try and stay off the top edge. And then I'll want to be going in an angle like that. Pressing down like a spiral, that way and then that way. So you're making like an X. And then do that all the way around. Then you'll have to turn it round and do the bottom. There, you see there, it's hardly touched. That's still got the original cross-hatching on it. Because you can't reach all the way down, so then you'll have to do it by this end. I'll risk the cut. Yeah, and you do that. Right. Another 15 minutes on that, and that'll be okie doke. So, glaze busting. Push rod tubes. Give them a good clean. Make sure there's no bits down. And all silicon. There's an O-ring in here what needs replacing. Now I've had a lot of trouble using the standard ones, so I've ended up with an O-ring on the bottom as well. So I put a tiny bit of silicon around the edge. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. And this end, go down till I have a little, I'll say, and then just lightly push. If there's outgoing a leg on a try if it's easy. Okay, so I've got a bit of slight smear around the bottom, just to butt up on the tappet block. That'll do the same with the other one. Push rod holes, they all want cleaning out. Be meticulous, get them really clean. All the old gasket cement wants to be out, whatever you used. Then a wipe with a cloth. Then it's ready to go on, really. There's that crack. You can see it. Just here. Well, seems to be holding up. Right, we're going to gap the ring ends. I'll do an exaggeration here. This is a standard ring into a plus 30 bore. But you can see, put them in like that, gap at the top, push them in, and then turn them over. And then use a piston, push it down to about the gudgeon pin height. And then it's that gap in there you want to measure. That's greatly exaggerated so you can see it. So, turn it over, wants to be about there, I don't know, about gudgeon pin distance down. Now there's my feelies. Because the end's split up, and I usually put a bit of solder on the end. Saves fiddling down with your fingers. And then just get it in the gap. That's a little bit more than 25. The tolerance on a new ring in a bore is 10 to 14. So if your gap's getting on to 14, it wants changing. But man have worn to 30, and it had started burning oil then. And the same goes for your compression rings. These don't usually wear as much as the oil control ring. Yeah, they're a bit littler. New piston rings, they've got a stamp on the top. You've got to put them the right way up. And if you take them off an old piston, keep them in order and the right way up. When you fit new rings to a piston, they're obviously thicker that way. And you find in the piston ring grooves, hopefully you can see this, I've started cleaning that half out. That should be shiny, but you can see there's carbon behind it. Now you have to take that out, and the easiest and best way to do it is to snap a ring, an old one, pick the original end, so you can always tell the original end because it's a little bit duller. And then you want about half of the ring. Keep it as low as you can in the groove and work it like a little plane like that. Where's the other half? And there we go. You can see it's cleaning it up. And do that round all the rings. Don't cut too. Cut me now. See, you don't have to cut too deep. You can tell straight away when it's clean, and the ring slides around nice. That's that cleaned out.